just rather just do it, and that's what I'm on right now. It's like I'm very hungry, and if you are not living life every day hungry,
DJ Crank,
DJ Crank, I don't know. Like you gotta just find that purpose and go.
You know, my number one goal on this channel is to build a community. And when I say build a community, I don't care about the followers, I don't care about the views, I don't care about how many people watch my video. At the end of the day, I know one person is gonna be able to relate to my video, and that's all it takes is for me to say one thing that changes somebody's life. Man, it's your boy XA Umari. First things first, I want to make sure everybody's having a good morning. So if you're watching this video, good morning to you. I hope y'all doing amazing. Hope y'all doing, you know, everything that y'all supposed to be doing. But we just walking to the spot right now, so we're not gonna talk too much yet. We're gonna start talking once we get to the spot. But you know, as most of y'all seen a little preview that I posted earlier this morning, it's just this video is gonna be mainly about my intentions and things I want to set up for myself and the things I want to accomplish during these 30 days, you know what I mean? This 30-day run. And most people like get the conception of a 30-day run like mixed up sometimes. Personally, my 30-day run is for me to develop myself and become the best version of myself that I possibly can, and to bring people together closer to each other. You know what I mean? Say everything else really don't matter to me. Like as much as a lot of people want the fame and stuff like that, I'm on here just to post for that one person that needs that motivation or needs that, you know, that word for the day. That's really what I'm here for. So it's never really about me. At the end of the day, I feel like if I give back and I just be genuine, and it's not even about me just trying to be genuine, this is really who I am. So regardless of what happens with this channel, if it grows to over 1 million subscribers, or if it stays at 349, I'm still gonna be the same person at the end of the day, because I'm not gonna let that change me. Because what is doesn't matter what the number is, bro. I can't do the same thing that I'm doing right now, or if I can't stay true to myself and like DJ Crank, if I can't stay true to myself and push the word the way I'm supposed to, why would he even bless me with 1 million followers? Why would he even bless me for 1 million people to watch what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think about it. You know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, I'm the type of person that I like a team. I want to be a team. So eventually we'll get there, but that's not the goal right now. What I was talking about was just being intentional. And I'm gonna make the video pretty fast because, you know, it is cold outside and it's starting to chill up a little bit. I'm not good in the cold. I'm terrible in the cold, if y'all didn't know. But like I was saying, this video is just basically gonna be me opening up to y'all and letting y'all get to know who I am as a person, you know what I mean? So what I was saying before the video had cut off, I was saying that I feel like a lot of us need to be more intentional with the things that we're trying to do. And what I mean is, like, when I was younger and I wanted to play basketball, I was shooting 1,000 free throws, 1,000 3-pointers, 1,000 layups from my left hand, 1,000 layups from my right hand. And that was every single day. And that was because I had the dream of becoming an NBA player, you know what I mean? So everybody has a niche. Everybody has a dream. What I want you to understand is that if you're not being intentional, how are you supposed to get to that next level? And I feel like the state that we're in right now, this is the point where it all changes for you. I feel like this is the point where if you just lock in for the next 6 months and be intentional with everything that you want to do, it can all change. You know what I mean? And there's been times where I didn't know the answers to a lot of things, and I was pretty much confused, and I was just like, hey, how am I even supposed to get to this next level? And I feel like what God's been really telling me is just to be intentional with everything that I do. If I say that I'm going to do it, I need to be intentional. I need to be actually pushing myself to do it and become better every single day. And like I said, I was going to go ahead and go over some things that I wanted to accomplish during these 30 days. And I feel like you guys should write down some of the things that you guys want to accomplish over these next 30 days as well, because my channel is not just for me to grow. I feel like my channel is going to be a home base for everybody to come to when you feel alone, you know what I mean? And when you understand, like, okay, I'm not the only one going through something. That's what I want out of my channel. I want it to be like an actual like family. Like, I actually want my channel, I want to build it to a family. And that's one of the things I want to achieve in these next 30 days. I want to see my channel, because right now we're sitting at like 350 followers. My goal is to at least get 500 people by the end of these 30 days, and we're only on day 3. So I feel like that's a a very big ask, but at the end of the day, I feel like if I keep doing what I'm doing, and and God's will shall be done, I feel like it's definitely possible for me to get 500 followers. And considering the fact that a lot of people who do know me, I've been doing YouTube my entire life, bro. I've been doing YouTube since 2014, and I was supposed to been have that many followers, or but everything happens for a reason. And that's one of the things I want to tackle this year. I want to get this channel to like at least 500 subscribers, and not this year in these 30 days, because I feel like we can do it. I feel like I want to push myself to the point where I know I can be. And for a lot of people, that's hard. A lot of people know that they're supposed to be ahead of where they're at right now, and they won't push themselves hard enough to get there. You know what I mean? In life, like I've always been that person to think 5 years from now, 6 years from now, where am I going to be? One of my teachers told me when I was younger, and it always stuck with me. She was like, "Where are you going to be from 5 years from now?" And I know a lot of people may have said that to you guys growing up, but when my teacher said that to me, it was something that stuck with me for the rest of my life. It was something that like changed me, and I was just like, okay, cool. I see where I was at 5 years ago. I didn't want to be there. Now I'm 20 years old, and I told myself I want to be a millionaire by 25. So it's like, okay, the ball's in your court. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? You say you want to be a millionaire, but are you gonna be intentional to become a millionaire? You know what I mean? My thing is, I feel like if you want to be a millionaire, you should be watching the people who are already millionaires. And I'm not saying copy everything that they do. I'm just saying for the simple fact that, okay, if I want to be a day trader, and there's a day trader who's better than me, and he's a millionaire already, why would I not listen to him? You know what I mean? Because he's in a position that I want to be in. So I feel like for everybody, if there's a position that you want to be in, if there's somewhere you're looking to go in life, if there's somewhere you know that you should be, and don't lie to yourself. If you know that you shouldn't be in the position that you're in right now, get your ass up and let's work, bro. Let's work. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you're either going to get left in the storm or you're going to fight through the storm. You know what I mean? And me personally, I've never been the type of person to let the storm overcome me. I've always been the type of person, like, even when I'm down to my lowest, bro, I don't let nothing break me. And there's only certain things that can really get to me. And I'm limiting those things now, you know what I mean? Because I want to be somebody that when you look at them, you're like, wow, this man's actually strong, and not just physically, mentally. Like, he's not just going to break under pressure. I want to be that type of person where it's like, when pressure is intense, like, you know what I say to me? Like, me and my brother, we always say this all the time. When your team needed you most, you vanished. You don't want to be that person when your team needed you most, you vanished. You know what I mean? And that's just a little joke that me and my brother say all the time, and that's just like, it's deeper than what it means. It means like, when your family needed you most, when your son needed you most, when your daughter needed you most, you vanished because you felt to go through that pressure. You felt to withstand that pressure. And for a lot of people, they look at me and they're just like, bro, how is this kid even doing the certain things that he's doing, bro? I promise you, this is not me. Like, I'm speaking strictly through God. Like, God is just speaking through me. You know what I mean? And that's how it should be for everybody. Like, you should be going out every single day trying to better somebody else's situation, because at the end of the day, I believe in, you treat people how you want to be treated. You treat people good, you're going to get treated good. And sometimes it may not be that way all the time, but that's okay. You still have to do your part. You know what I mean? Even if somebody treats you bad, you still treat other people good. You know what I mean? So, and I know I say you know what I mean a lot, but that's just the way I cope with certain things. Like, you know what I'm saying? And my dream and my goal is I want to accumulate as much money as I possibly can in 2026, to the point where I can walk up to a random person and give them $10,000 and say, hey, start your business. Hey, take care of your family. Hey, change your life. You know what I mean? Those are the things that I want to do. I want to be that type of person where it's like, I don't want to be a superhero, but at the same time, I just want to help. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I had nobody to help me. You know what I mean? I'm always alone. I'm always by myself. I'm always doing things alone. I feel like I never had anybody to scratch my back. You know what I mean? So, and this is not for you guys to feel bad about it or feel bad with me. It's just the honest truth, bro. I've always been there for other people, and I feel like nobody's ever been there to scratch my back when I needed it the most. So And I mean, the only person that really scratches my back is God. You know what I mean? He's the only person that's actually been there for me when I actually needed it the most. So I'm just here to bring people closer together. That's my main goal. That's number one. I want all of us to really escape this trap, because I feel like they designed it this way to keep us here. You know what I mean? The rich are getting richer every single day, and the poor are getting poorer every single day. And there's nothing that we can really do about it but adapt or change. You know what I mean? And what I'm letting you guys know is like there's still faith. There's still a chance. You know what I mean? There's still opportunity out there. Because I'm letting you know, bro, once I make it, I'm coming back to save all of you. Like every single last one of you. Every last person that's watching this video, I promise you, I will come back and save everyone. It may take some time, but at the end of the day, that's my goal, that's my dream, that's my aspiration. That's what I live for. It's for the change. I live for the change. And another thing that I want to accomplish in these 30 days is I'm on a fast, right? So there's a couple things that I've been fasting from, and I'm not going to say that I'm 100% all the time. So a couple things that I'm fasting from, and like I said, this video is going to be more intimate for you guys to understand. Like, I'm just as normal as you. I'm no different from you guys. I'm just a human being as well. So the first thing I'm fasting from is I'm trying to stop smoking weed in general. I feel like weed slows us down. And for the people who do smoke weed, don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. I don't have anything against weed. You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't have nothing against weed, but at the same time, I know where I'm trying to go, and I know that it's gonna hold me back. So I have to cut it off. And those are certain things where like everybody has that thing that they know that everybody has that thing that they know they should be cutting off, right? And I feel like if it's affecting you and you know that it's rotting you and it's literally it's harming you, and sometimes we're so blind to the fact that we're so comfortable in what's harming us that we don't really want to cut it off. So another thing that I want you guys to understand is like this fast isn't going to be easy. This 30 days isn't going to be easy. And the reason being is because we're trying to better ourselves. And when you're trying to better yourself, do you guys not understand that the devil sees that? He's constantly roaming around this earth. And when he sees us trying to better ourselves, he's going to make that temptation very strong. You know what I mean? And I want you guys to understand, like, I'm not perfect, bro. Even though it's day 3, I still had temptation. I've still sometimes fallen short. You know what I mean? And I'm fixing at it. And that's the thing. Like, I'm fixing at it. I want to be better. So that's something that I have to leave in 2025, and I'm really trying. And you know, for the people that actually care about me, if you can't pray for me, pray for me. You know what I mean? So, because I'm also praying for you guys every single day. I'm also praying for myself every single day. But that's just one thing that I want to leave behind is smoking, bro, because I feel like it slows me down sometimes.